Doctors and medical providers have been on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. They see firsthand the impact of the virus on people in our community. We are joined now by Dr. Monique Sherrill of Encore Medical Spa and Family Medicine in Fort Payne. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
How are you and your staff doing right now, and what challenges are you currently facing?
Yes, that's a great question. I guess one of our biggest challenges is creating a way that we can still see our well children and well adults while still doing COVID testing in our parking lot. We have certain days that are designated for COVID testing. We keep our doors locked at all times, and we definitely check all of our staff every morning to make sure no one has a temperature or is showing any signs of illness.
What are some of the ways that you've had to adjust and adapt to this new normal?
So I've had to adapt by trying to screen all of our patients. Our staff is now trained on how to screen everyone and to limit the number that have to come into the office. And so we've relied heavily on telehealth.
You are a designated coronavirus testing site. How many people have you tested at your facility? And of that number, how many tested positive?
So we've tested about 107, and out of that, we've had 9 positives.
Moving forward, do you have all the personal protective equipment and supplies that you need?
Yes, so we've been very fortunate and blessed that our general manager kind of saw in the future that we would need that, and so he ordered a whole lot of N95s prior to the pandemic reaching the United States. So we had a good supply. We've had a lot of support from our local businesses that have donated and have kept us supplied. So we've been very fortunate that way.
Today, the governor announced that the current stay-at-home order will expire Thursday, and then the Stay Safer at Home order goes into effect. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm very worried about that because I feel like Alabama has not reached its highest peak, and I worry that people will just relax in some of the social distancing orders and just go back as business as usual. And I feel like we're going to have a tick up with cases.
That is a big concern. So what advice do you have for people who are now going to be out and about?
Well, my advice is to practice social distancing, make sure that they continue to wear a mask, whether it's a homemade mask or if it's a surgical mask. And just to limit your exposure and just, use good common sense, not only to protect yourself, but to protect others.
Any other important advice you could offer us tonight?
If you have any type of symptoms whatsoever, to contact your health professional, your health provider, and to get screened. I mean, the only way we're going to beat this is testing.
Thank you so much for your insight and your time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.